Hey everybody, it's Amanda again here for team training video 2. So the first thing that we're going to do is check in on your 6-show Strong Start challenge that I issued you. I want to know, did you book your 6 parties in your 48 hours? This video is coming to you approximately 48 hours later. I want to know if you've done it. If you have, yay, we're going to celebrate in a minute. If you didn't though, I actually want you to pause this video, take some more time, take another 48 hours. Would it be okay if we reset your clock, give you just a little bit more time? If you'd like to do that, go ahead, get on the phone, bust out your texting, get on Facebook, do whatever you need to do. Book those 6 shows because I really want to be able to give you the prizes to give away your first 6 shows, okay? So we will reset the clock for you, all right? Deal? Okay, so you paused now, hopefully. If you, though, got your 6 shows, you probably already contacted me because you were super excited. You booked 6 shows, so congratulations. And that's super exciting. See, I knew you could do it. So I think actually once you reach that goal, please don't stop. You should continue booking just like that. And of course, when you have your first 6 shows, you're going to book shows through that too. But I would continue to reach out to people on your launch list to see who would like to do cooking parties, catalog parties, all that fun stuff, and just get as many of your friends involved as possible. So congratulations. I will be sending your prizes to you. That's so exciting. Or if you will be attending a team training with me, I will get those to you. So let's see here, next on my list. So if you have your grand opening scheduled already, which obviously you do, the next step is the invitations, and we can invite in multiple different methods. One of those would be the postcard invitations that are in your kit. Frankly, I have not used those in years, but they are fine to start with. It's an invitation. I do encourage multiple avenues of invitations to all of my shows, so that's not a problem. I would also set up a Facebook event for each of your parties. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. That's nothing I go over in this video though. That's technology. That's a whole different ball of wax. And if you need help with that, let me know. I can always add you to one of my shows so you can kind of get a feel for what I do. You can also invite people via text. You can invite via Facebook Messenger. Once you get into the whole setting up of the show online, there will be a show URL that you can send that is an invitation. If they can't make it, they can even just click the Shop Now button and they'll start placing orders. It's really cool. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves because we want to go back and we want to make sure that that you have your invitations out. And if you do already have them out, how are they going? What are people saying? How can I help you? If they're going fantastic, like if you're getting people saying, oh my gosh, I'm coming, then let me know because I want to celebrate with you. If you're having a little bit of trouble, let me know that too because I would love to give you some words to say to help you get people there. Really, you just want to keep making sure that people know that you're excited about your business. You're going to be cooking a delicious recipe. The food gets them every time. And you really hope that they can be there to share with you your grand opening of your business. So if that's going, well, or now you know what to do to make it start going well, then we have some other things we need to talk about. One of those is called the Fast Track program, which I believe this was sent to you after the last video. There was some information about this Fast Track, and if you didn't get it then, I'll make sure you get it. But in any case, what it is it's a program that the company has that allows you to earn up to $200 cash in your first 90 days, and that's on top of your commissions. If I told you there was $200 cash sitting right here, would you want to know what you had to do to get the money, or would you walk away? I would at least want to know what I had to do, right? So what this is, Fast Track, is actually fast track to a leadership position in the company, being a director. Now, don't let that scare you because that's other training and we help you with that too. But if you do get off to a fast start and you get 5 people on your team, all 5 are active, you do at least $750 in sales and the team does 5,000, then you'll earn a director promotion and they will give you $500 cash bonus. Yay! Now, if you maintain that title, which I'm going to help you do, if you maintain that title for 3 months, they will give you another $500 cash bonus. It's crazy. And then if you have somebody do the same thing you did and earn that fast track bonus within your first 90, they earn it within their first 90 days, they become a director, then that, oh, did I not say that before? It has to be in your first 90 days. I don't know if I said fast track in 90 days. But in any case, if they do it within their first 90 days and it's within the first 6 months of your business, you get $1,000 bonus. What? So just a quick recap. Director promotion in 90 days, 5 people on your team with particular requirements, $500 cash bonus. Maintain that position, $500 cash bonus. Help someone else earn fast track in their first 90 days and within your first 6 months, $1,000 bonus. Crazy. I would have loved it if they had this when I was starting. Anyway, so this is something that I have to tell you about because I would feel awful if you got past your first 90 days and did not know that there was cash sitting on the table. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that for now. But please let me know if you want to work towards this, because one of the other things that your launch list is for is to look at people who might be interested in trying the business with you. And that is so much fun. So, okay, so that's fast track. Now, speaking of, let's go ahead and talk about something else that was sent to you, the whole telling your story thing. This worksheet helps you just learn how to talk about your business at shows, which that's one of the ways that you have people join your team is you talk about your business. Did you hear me on the last video tell you all about how I got started? You know, the whole deal where I was a teacher and then I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids and I didn't know what to do with myself and I went to a party and I fell in love with the products and, you know, I figured, oh my gosh, I better, you know, have a cooking party. I did that, but oh, I needed more. And yeah, so that's kind of my story. Your story is different though. So I would encourage you to take the time to fill this out. It asks questions like, what was your situation before joining with the Pampered Chef? What were you looking for from the business? What was a concern you had about joining and how did you solve that? Maybe it was the bookings. Who knows? Maybe not if you've continued with our video today. How's your life better because of the Pampered Chef? Oh my gosh, you got this great kit. You're having so much fun. And what do you hope to accomplish with it? So fill this out and then I would encourage you to make like a 90-second written commercial that you can start practicing. Send that to me too, because I would love to help you tweak it and just make sure that it is good to go before you do your grand opening so you know what to tell people because they're going to want to know why you started your new business. Okay? All right. So next up, we're going to talk host coaching because this is what's next on the agenda. Once you've gotten invitations out, you need to know how to coach your hosts. Of course, we're going to you kind of have to remember that you are your own first host. So think about these things in terms of yourself too as we get started. But host coaching is important. It's one of those little components to our little airplane that makes us fly. We've got one wing is bookings, we got host coaching, we got sales, we've got recruiting. If you have all those things in place, your business is going to take off and do really amazing things. But so bookings come first, but you can have all the bookings in the world. If you don't host coach them, you might have some problems. So I want you to remember this. Host coaching, this is how you help your host. Your host doesn't know how to do this. You are the expert here. We're going to make you the expert here. In any case, I'm going to be sending you some documents that will help you host coach these people. There's information on Pampered Chef University about the whole host coaching thing. And one of the things we're going to have you do is take a host coaching course in Pampered Chef University. But I think you need to remember that nobody signs up to or books a party. Not that we tell them we're booking parties. We're having a fun party. You know, we're getting a few friends together. But nobody decides to do that so that they can fail. Nobody wants to be a failure at things that they do. They want to be successful. So, and it takes you the same amount of time to have an unsuccessful or small, tiny show than it does to have a big show. It's the same show. You still have to go do the show. So why not make the most out of it, right? So some important things to remember for your host. People is their number one priority. Don't worry about the food yet. You have to have the people coming first, okay? So you're going to help them get out enough invitations. I usually say 40 for a regular show. If it's your grand opening, though, you better invite more. You need lots and lots of people, okay? A variety of invitation methods. We talked about that. Use Facebook, use texting, use all that. There will be that show URL that once you set up your show, you'll get to. That's a technology question. If you have questions about that, I'm going to point you in the right direction to take a course on that. And then if you have more questions, we'll talk, okay? That's not something I get into on one of these. That's way too technical to try to do on a video like this. But there will be a show URL that you can just send them a link, a personalized link for their show that acts as an invitation and also as a shopping link that their friends, if they can't come, there's a button that says shop now and they can click it and they can go shopping. It's awesome. And it counts towards their show. Make sure that they do know though. Remember I said multiple methods. Don't just rely on Facebook. Make sure you are giving them a show link to text out or email out. Make sure they're using word of mouth or the phone. All of these things are really important to make sure they have a really great show, okay? Now, you're also going to give them something that looks like this. It's a top 40 list. It's just like your launch list. It's all the different categories of people they might know, and it's going to help them generate a great invitation list for their party, okay? So make sure you use this with your first shows. You're also going to get something that looks like this. Hosting 101, what's in a host packet. This is actually also in Pampered Chef University. All this stuff is in Pampered Chef University, by the way, just in case you can't find it. What goes in your host packet, checklist for what to say when you either talk to people, message them on Facebook, however you're communicating with them, and then some insight as to how to increase the sales at your show via lots and lots of show orders, okay? So that's going to be there. And then there's also this tracking. So if you have 6 shows, odds are you're going to need some help. You're not going to be able to keep everything up here. This has a spot for you to put their name and information about them, all the setup for the party, our invitations sent, all your host coaching, has it been done, the menu and the recipe that you end up deciding to do, and then what to do after the party. So you'll have it all in one place, okay? And that's going to keep things simple for you in the beginning, all right? So please use that. Now, homework. So, homework, we have a couple of things. Make sure you finish up everything in the checklist for your first 72 hours and then continue through the next information. Just keep moving through that checklist, okay? Do it at an appropriate speed for you, but make sure you keep moving through it. So that's number 1. Number 2, answer these questions and figure out your story. Write a little commercial, 90 seconds. I will help you, okay? I'd love to tweak it for you. Number 3, go into Pampered Chef University, scroll all the way to the bottom, select the host coaching course. It's a clickable link. You just click host coaching and a video pops up and you watch. They're not long videos, but they are really, really helpful. 4, there's going to be a video. It's under lessons in selling. It's making your own, making the most of your cooking parties. That I'm pretty sure is also in Pampered Chef University as well. Let me know if you can't find it though. And then 5, complete your host coaching checklist. Make sure you start getting this filled in with all those 6 shows that you booked, okay? So that's what you're going to do. I'm going to email you all this fun stuff. Not email. Sorry, I don't do email anymore because people never look at it. I will probably message it to you. Email if all else fails, but probably messaging it to you is easiest. And then once you are done with this video and you've worked on this, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Our communication through this process is really important. It helps us get to know each other. It helps make sure that you are on the right track and you don't have questions. Please, please, please reach out to me. We can schedule a time. You can just call me out of the blue. Either way is fine. I would love to talk to you though. Okay, so that's training video 2. You've been great. You're doing great. I'm so excited for your grand opening. In our next video, we'll be starting to get ready for that. So stay tuned.